Thank you, Saumitra. Namaste to all of you, to all the teachers, and the parents and children who have gathered here from the welfare chapter of HSS in HEF. It is my privilege to be in such a program. It has been a while since I attended one of the Guru Vandana programs. Such a program called Guru Vandana, the Teachers Appreciation, is done by HSS all around the world, not just in the United States, but throughout the world where HSS is functioning. The Guru Vandana program to appreciate teachers is happening, and everywhere is being really appreciated by the teachers as well. I was listening to the State of the Union address by President Obama just a few years ago, and then he mentioned about how teachers are honored as gods in many Eastern countries, and that in the United States also, maybe we can start something like that, because of which the importance of the teachers, a place that holds a tremendous importance in the life of the students, is emphasized. And since then I have been following that in every State of the Union address, President Obama has been repeatedly saying things about how teachers are important in the entire education system and generating the next generation of leaders in our country. And that is why I feel that this program resonates the feelings that President Obama has expressed in his State of the Union address, and something that in the Hindu tradition we have been doing for thousands of years. Every year, one particular day, a specific day, where gurus are honored. And as it was mentioned in the presentation, that Guru is anyone who removes ignorance. And why is there so much importance to gurus? Why is there so much importance that we see them as gods? The reason is how the Hindu philosophy looks at the world. The Hindu philosophy, the seers in the Hindu tradition, they have said that actually all of us look different, all of us are different personalities, and everything in this world looks different, but really speaking, it is one spirit. And that is why Namaste is, I am bowing to the divine within you. That's what we are saying. And then if it is one, if the entire spirit is one, then why do we see each other as different? As two, as three, as multitudes? So the answer given by the seers is, it is ignorance. That we don't know. We feel that we are different, but actually we are not. So the entire endeavor, human endeavor, is to realize that ultimately the entire creation is one. If that is the case, if ignorance is the reason for all the conflicts and all the strifes and all the suffering in this world, then opposite of ignorance is knowledge. So anything and anyone that will give us knowledge must be revealed. And because of that, tremendous importance is laid on the acquisition of knowledge. And then it is said that not just knowledge of this world, but knowledge that will take us beyond this world. And that's why the word Guru, remover of ignorance. So much importance is given to a Guru because of that, because the basis of all suffering in this world is ignorance. The remover of that must be revealed. That is it. Secondly, another word for Guru in the tradition is Acharya. What it means is somebody who is a practitioner, not just a teacher, meaning a teacher who practices what he or she teaches. Meaning, teachers are role models, and all of you are. All of you are the role models of all the children who are studying under you, and even if they are not studying under you, being a teacher, you are a role model. And because you have set a certain standard, moral standards, something that will be a guide in the lives of the students who are going to grow up in this world, and that is why Acharya, a role model, is to be given. because he or she is a practitioner, not just a teacher. And that is why this is an opportunity to bow to all the teachers who remove the ignorance and set certain role models, certain standards. The former President of India, late Dr. Abdul Kalam, APJ Abdul Kalam, he was asked that, in India there is corruption is there and whatnot. How do you think can it be removed? How it can be addressed? He said only 3 people can really address the issue, can solve the issue. He says, mother, father, and the primary school teacher, elementary school teacher. These are the only ones who can actually solve all the country's problems, because that's where it starts. I went to Japan last year and I was very curious to know how their education system is. And they told me that when they are in nursery or kindergarten and elementary school, they are not burdened by a lot of teaching, not a lot of information is given to them. The main focus is about etiquettes, about how to behave in society, how to interact with one another, those kind of moral values. And I feel that goes far distance to really make any nation a great nation. And I feel that although today's program, we may think it's a small program, a small gathering of maybe just 100 or 120 people, I think it's a very important one, because honoring the teacher is something that is a special moment, not just between the student and the teacher, but the entire community and the teachers. And that is why we feel very privileged, very honored that all of you could come here and give us the opportunity to honor you, to appreciate what you do throughout the year. And this is just a token, just one day, but please know that it is not just today, but every day this kind of appreciation is there in the hearts and minds of our children as well as the parents. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Gokulan. Now it's time to turn the spotlights towards our cherished and distinguished guests, who have remained steadfast in their mission to help us develop a successful foundation for our